drop down and pick it up.
Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
First pitch, 640.
Righty delivers. And that one missing low. In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. The pitch. And another ball. And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Here's the Mets lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia. And towing the slab here, Luis Severino. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now. Severino. And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Trey Turner. swing and a miss.
0-1.
Turner, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Taylor ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Bryce Harper in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Corrals it. 2 away now. And here is Sosa to the plate. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. And this gets away from Alvarez. No advance, though. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That clips the zone. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Slice down the right side. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This to center field, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Here in Philadelphia, digging in, Pete Alonso. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Bounce to the right. And that takes care of Alonso.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Jesse Winker. To stop over to first, and they get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
And now the Mets DH, Lawrence Butler. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it is JT Realmuto. Severino back to work. And a foul ball. Severino, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slurve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a high chopper. Toss to Alonso. That's one out the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Nick Castellanos at the plate and takes high there. And that one hammered. Taylor moving back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
This is Bryson Stott.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Fouled off left side. Severino. And strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's outside. Ball one. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Stop. Round second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double. Second and third now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Kicks and fires. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Outside, 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Bader should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Harrison Bader. And a foul ball. And the pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now, Francisco Alvarez into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there. And downstairs. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Big swing and a miss. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he grounds one to the right side. Off balance feet. There's one. Back to first. Not in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the second baseman. Flied to right his first time. And that one is inside ball 1. Runners on first and third. 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And another ball. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner at the plate. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball popped up. And a superb diving catch.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out, and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. His 48th of the year. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Sosa stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. That's it out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. Severino kicks, deals. That one inside. And the count is 1-1. 1 run across to the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Bader brings it in with a nice running grab. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Alonso. There's a strike. Alonso, 29 years old, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
1 down, base is empty. Just missed. Lined, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
At the belt and fires. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second. 2 down.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. Francisco Alvarez up next for the Mets. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets lead 1, and they're down 2-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. The pitch. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Stott in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one ripped. Bader going back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Back here in Philadelphia, and here is Francisco Alvarez. Nola back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Mets down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lindor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Oh, great stop. Over to stop for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Now the number 2 hitter. The Mets trailing by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one inside, 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third, and they trail by 1. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Two outs. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the center fielder, Brandon Mark. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The pitch. The punch out there, and one gone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Schwarber up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0. 1 down, base is empty. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
2-2 now.
Swung on, belted. That's long gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 50 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner. He did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Base is empty, 1 away. Trey Turner now at the plate. Line drive and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 down. Here's Harper now. He's already homered in this game. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Off-balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. The pitch. And he swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Caught him looking for the K.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and it got burned.
Winker in the box again. Takes the strike. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Fouled off to the right. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. And that's in there for strike one. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. His 26th of the year. It's 3-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Next offering is down low. Bounce to the right side. Stop. Over to first. And Bader is set down. Out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Well, we go bottom 6. So here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's the strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher.
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed. Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Boom. In the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fly ball to right. Taylor moving under it. Nabs it. That is the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead at 3-2. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Fouled off down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Swing and a pop-up. Calls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Kerkering, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Right side, stop. Whips it to first. Lindor retired. And that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Reed Garrett gets the ball now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 1 for 2. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Short hop liner, handled it short. Lindor on to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Center fielder, number 16.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air on the infield, Vientos settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jose Butto, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stanek getting cranked up as well. And here it comes. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York.
The second baseman.
Now on the bump, Jeff Hoffman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Right-handed reliever. That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So the tying run at second. Ball one there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
And now it's the polar bear. Pete Alonso gets the call. Strike 1 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. In there safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Brandon Nimmo. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for the Mets, Lawrence Butler. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. That's inside. And it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1. Hammered. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. In to score from first. It's 4-3.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Bader in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Now into the game, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be out in left field. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Edwin Diaz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one's going to get into the corner. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Late with the swing there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Fastball for a strike. All tied up here in game one of this 3-game set. This one in the air, center field. Bader makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now tied 4-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
0-1's the count.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Get on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
There's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-2. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 5-4.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 6-4. Close play, but in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pitch came off the bat really well in the center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it's
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be number 11. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Real Muto takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big
sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 7-4.
big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Runner takes off. Swing at a foul straight back. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and
you just the throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 7 and the. So remaining in the game defensively, Starling Marte will be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Alec Bohm getting ready to hit. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. The wide to kick the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. He's 2 outs away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Wouldn't chase that time. Rayleigh is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And it's even up. Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground. Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper. And at first, Bryson Stott digs in now. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. So it's their last. Chance in this one. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Johan Rojas. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Checks over to first, back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
In the air, right field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 of the series on the road.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long